Today I'm going to be going to LA because me and my buddy Peter, we go do interviews out there with indie artists. And so I thought we can do like a little gear review, equipment review, and then I'll show you guys just the day in general. You're gonna come along with me. So the first things I bring on these trips, I have two big old bags. I forget what they're actually called. They're big and bulky. They have a lot of space in them and I really do like them. I got these for free. They were gonna be thrown out and I just kind of snatched them. They're kind of a blessing because I was using like a shoebox for all my stuff before we got these things. So in them, I have several things. XLR cables. If you're gonna use mics, you need to know what an XLR cable is. I have a ton of these in there. Some of them for Amazon, you know. A dummy battery for the camera. I don't know if you can see that. You plug this into the camera and it just constantly feeds it power. Then in the other bag, one of these, because, you know, sometimes you just need it. It's a lot of things to plug in, so you have to get at least one of those along with an extension cord. Next, we have one of these mics, podcaster mic. I forget what kind of mic this is called. I'll put it right here. Bing. And then I have two of these. The other one is... Where's the other one? Here's the other one. Yeah, I have two of these. They're expensive, so I don't get any more usually. And the interviews are usually like one-on-one, so only two of these is perfect. It's fine. They do the job great. So there's this thing when it comes to XLR cables that you can wrap them up in a certain way that they won't get tangled every time you open them. But I don't like to do that because it's complicated and I get confused, and I don't care enough to do it. I just wrap it up like this, and just wrap it up like that, and shove it in there. I don't have the time for the complicated way. But what do you do when you have XLR cables but nowhere to plug them into? That's where you get an audio interface. It's a dumb name, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the name audio interface. It sounds like a software, but you know, whatever. I got this one on Amazon. Just two XLR inputs is just all I really need. It's good, it's reliable. I've been using this for years and it hasn't really failed me. This is the input for the audio thing. Next up is the laptop. I have this MacBook that I bought. Again, these are all pretty steep in price, so I have to work it off, but this is reliable. It gets the job done. I got this like a day or so before the first interview, so I've had this for like about a year and a half at this point. But with the MacBook, I need to have the sleeve. I shove the MacBook in there, but I also bring, just in case, you never know, an iPad, an M2. Dongle that plugs the audio interface into the MacBook, and that's all for the audio setup. The video setup is that camera right there. This thing cools off the camera during the interview. You have it plugged right like onto the back of it, and you just keep it running. It's very cool to the touch, and you know, it cools off the camera, because if I just leave the camera running by itself, it'll overheat. But with this, it doesn't overheat, and you can just keep running for probably however long it wants. Next up is a big old tripod. Collapses into this size. I don't understand the need for like a very expensive tripod. Sure, maybe it has more functionality, but like I'll put it up here and I'll, you know, compared to other prices, other models, you know, this is good. I don't like how bright this light is. Like freaking. And on the tripod, I put one of these bars on it. This thing lets me do that. You twist this little knob right here, and it can, you know, go like that in any direction you want. And then with this, I can put the camera onto the tripod bar, you know, however angle I like. I have two bags. The two bags also have different purposes. One bag carries big bulkier items, and the other bag carries like a lot of the wires and the little things. And excuse me if I look tired. I am tired. I just woke up. So there's also two big mic stands that I use. They're in the car right now, so I'm not gonna go bring them out just to put them back in.
BTS, King Hazel, Real West Side.
How are we looking? Too short? Too low?
I think that looks freaking phenomenal. You say, man?
There we go.
I'm with it.
Bad.
There we go.
Alright, it's rolling. That'll pick up audio as well as my mic. I'll tell you when I'm running on the laptop.
Okay, if you can hear him while he's rapping, just so you can.
Hey, look. Wes, look.
This was an incredible interview with King Hazel. I'm trying to talk like he's not in the room, but he's still in the room. So I have good things to say about him when he's not in the room too. He's a great producer. How'd you feel about the interview?
The interview went well. I was happy about it.
Yeah, man. You're. Thank you for doing the freestyle thing too. That was a big new thing we're trying. So
Yeah.
go check out the Real Westside Freestyle.
It's been a good day. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow we're gonna be editing just a lot, so it'll be a sit-down vlog, probably. That was all for today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.